woman is willing to stop eating flesh, she will actually begin to have a victory in her own home, in her own community, and most of all, a reunion with her man. And the reason why is because the concentrated protein and fat creates what we call an androgenic reaction in the woman. It actually produces an increase of testosterone. So therefore, her whole magnetism changes to one of electric. So it becomes the same as the man. Okay? So therefore, many men will tell you that in the presence of an African woman, it's like being with another man. So they don't have any problems busting us upside the head with their fists and the whole bit, because we don't have any problems jumping up in their chest like we are like them. And it's a whole identity confusion that comes about because of a biological, chemical abnormality because of improper diet. Okay? So she is not created to tolerate high concentrations of animal fat and protein because it produces an androgenic reaction. See, the highest level of testosterone in the human race is in the African man. And then the second highest level of testosterone in the human race is in the African woman. Do you understand that? Is that I have more testosterone than most white men, Asian men, Indian men. Okay, and I don't have to do very much at all to bust out with sideburns and a beard and a mustache, etc. through my diet, which is why there's so many African women that have that. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying my muscle mass automatically is 8 times more than a Caucasian, 10 times more bone mass, etc. As a woman, do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why I'm saying that therefore it's very crucial that the African woman has to refrain from eating those foods in high concentration. Okay? Now, because of what protein does, protein is an ego builder. Okay, on a metaphysical level, protein builds ego. And so if anybody is to have ego, it should be the man, because he's the one that has to go out into the world and choreograph the life force energy that he receives from us, right? So that means he has to have some tenacity, he has to have some arrogance, he has to have some courage to go out there and do what he has to do, because he can't come back with an empty hand to me if he's taking my life force energy. Okay? So that's why he has to eat more protein. Now, when a woman eats more protein, it actually makes her ovaries hard and rubbery. And that is where the life force energy emanates, from the pelvis. So when her pelvis becomes full of tumors and her ovaries become rubbery, her life force energy diminishes. And you see that everywhere she goes, because there's nothing that is imbuing life. Everything is raggedy, old, peeling, kicked to the side, full of trash and garbage. And you know that if there's women that are living there, they have a sick pelvis. I guarantee